This is James Corbett of the Corbett Report, and I'm here with Nathan Moulton of Moulton Steel Productions of Calgary911truth.org and activistmovie.com. Nathan, it's very good to meet you. Thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, it's great to finally meet you in person.
All right, well, for those of people out there who don't know you, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I just started questioning the official story of 9/11 a few years ago. And it all started with just looking into the documents. I started looking into things like Operation Northwoods and the Project for a New American Century, and that's what really led me on to my activism. Because after I looked at these documents, I thought, I gotta let people know about this. So I was still in high school when I was looking at all this information, and just started walking into classrooms and kind of putting a creative spin on getting the information out there. And yeah, I would just walk into a classroom and say, attention everybody, 9/11 was an inside job, and hand out free DVDs.
They carried out 9/11 as a pretext to enslave their own citizens and to invade other countries. If you look at Operation Northwoods, it is a declassified U.S. government plan to carry out terrorist attacks on their own citizens. So I just thought I'd inform you all that the science of 9/11 proves that it was an inside job. Keep working. Thank you very much.
And then it just kind of escalated. I started going to different protests and went down to the Al Gore protest when he was in Calgary, and I made local and national news just for being down there bullhorning him. And it's just all about getting the truth out there and informing others.
Well, you've been obviously extremely successful in doing that. So tell people about some of the more successful things that you've done.
Yeah, it just kept on building up from there, and we started trying to think of different ways that we could get it out there and different things that we could do. And I had some great friends that would just think of amazing ideas. So a few things that we've done is we've gone to a Masonic temple, we went to Halliburton's office, and just, have stacks of DVDs ready and, just take it to the people, basically, and, just let them know what's going on. And yeah, my buddy used to burn just huge stacks and stacks of DVDs, and we would go out there and just give them away to anybody who wanted one.
Well, it's difficult to calculate the effect of something like that, but obviously you've had a huge presence online, and lots of your videos have gone viral and been seen tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of times. So what can you say about the effectiveness of taping your things and putting them out on the internet?
Yeah, that's one thing that I really stressed was important about this, is we got to tape what we're doing. And even though this may not sound the greatest, I didn't really like doing things unless I was taping it. I wanted to show people what I was doing. And even though I want to get this out any way possible, I wanted to make sure that it was always being recorded and documented, so then I could put it on the internet and people would be inspired to take action for themselves. And I didn't really think at first that just handing out a DVD would be as successful. But I really seen how it took shape and how people would actually look at the DVD and then show their family and friends and then become an activist themselves and join the movement.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in the early days of the Corbett Report, when I was watching your activism, I was inspired, and it got me motivated to get out there and do more. So
that's great.
My hats off to you. And now you have a new DVD coming out. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's basically just all the things that we documented are in this DVD, all laid out right from the beginning, from when I was in high school all the way up to just a few months ago when Condoleezza Rice was in Calgary, and it documents just everything that we've done. Of course, the Walmart Truth Action that has now been seen by millions of people. I mean, I've actually reached millions of people just by putting a creative spin on this. So yeah, I just wanted to document what I've done, and then again, just show people and try to inspire others to take action for themselves.
Absolutely. Well, the DVD's coming out soon, and people can find out more information at activismovie.com. Is that right?
Yep.
And, well, tell people about your favorite scene in the movie.
Well, there's actually quite a bit of new footage and new interviews that I shot with various members of Calgary 9/11 Truth, and interviews that I shot out in Ottawa. But my favorite part of the movie, I'd have to say some of the new stuff, Condoleezza Rice, that nobody's seen yet. Yeah, nobody's seen that footage, so I'm really excited to get that out there just to show people.
All right. Well, how can people get a copy of the DVD if they're interested?
Activistmovie.com. Hopefully we're going to have the DVD out within some time in August here. So yeah, it's been a long time coming. I started the original movie file for Activists in November of 2007. And since then, I've just been adding on to it. And at points when I thought it was done, and okay, that's enough, we'd go out and take action, and I'd be like, oh, I got to put this in the film. So it's kind of got delayed, and a lot of people have been expecting the film to come out for a long time. So it's nice that the film is finally almost done, and we can get it out there.
Awesome. Well, 2 years in the making, and worth every second of the wait. So my hat's off to you for all the work you're doing. And Nathan Moulton, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Now available on DVD. Get your copy now at activistmovie.com.
Attention, 9/11 was an inside job. Again, 9/11 was an inside job.